what's the advice you have for the person?
Okay. Me, I would tell the person, you need to check your risk and answer. And a situation I'm find them for doing that. If a jumana moyeno, lady no, from what you just said no, lady no what health conditions be a born my own juman ho inima. Any day, ubeti me if possible, obey invest in uknono, maybe our own further education, not want to be bachelor. Now want to mean stay relevant in the company. Now what's ne fee because our body obey me a business anytime. And no they fine. Say obe support uknono because o person no sundro to supporting na with ABI also your HND into say obey degree if possible or why nyane masters. And no company bit me retain, possibilities here very retaining high. So you can, if lab near so stronger, start a business on your own. But maybe problem they say risk no, it's all check your risk no because muye nafe or say me feeling nana and whatever I had for ateko. Say I mean who be what can you do? You have to secure yourself first. Financially, so you're okay. If you want to consider that,
okay,
that is what I would say.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm getting the feedback that they are not seeing the live thing. Please, it's live. I think there was a technical difficulty or something, and then they want to know the topic again. So I have to brief you guys again. So the story for today is: will you quit your job because of your partner? So there's this lady who is a master's graduate, and then she's seen someone who and then they are in the same company, but then can't allow like incest. You can't get married to anybody in the company. We didn't tell people to come and be doing all those frolicking things and everything. It doesn't make sense. I mean, we are here for business. So she found herself like in a relationship with a guy. I mean, you can't tell your heart who to love. That's one thing too. Yeah. So she found herself seriously and insanely in love with this guy. But this guy is a contract staff in the company. And then she is a permanent staff. Can you imagine? Then she's a master's student too, and the guy is like a master's graduate, and then the guy is an HND graduate. Yeah. Then the guy has proposed. I mean, now they have to get married. But what is stopping them now is the whole company incest thing. Who really has to step down for the other two? I mean, be in the company. Bear in mind, there's unemployment. I mean, the unemployment rate is mad, and we all know, we attest to that. Making the company that she finds herself in is a juicy one. Like, just say, oh, Mukra, it's a privilege. Like, do you understand? I mean, both of them, the company they find themselves in. Into HND guy, no one say share HND na ma brea de abedu hey. Ade obi apia onya no me metime benya. O pese me quit. When you have masters, when you can actually search for job elsewhere. And she too doesn't want to quit for like, I mean, your friend is saying, do you know how I got here and all that? And the guy too feels like the ego, no, and everything. If he quits for the lady, the lady is actually going to be a boss and all. Because, babe, I need money for this. Babe, I need to cut my hair. Babe, I need to do this. Because now, you earn 6 times more than him. The HND guy earns 2K. And then the master's lady earns 12K. I mean, look at the gap differences. It's crazy. So, in this instances, what will you do?
For the Lord. If it is for me, give the Lord a bigger one. This is come on.
Did you hear me? What are you going to do? So I'll leave you guys to ponder on this. We're going for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
In eno me adofo a mo tie me mo te say monya breakfast bi ana ene na me kamfo Palm Grace original Tom Brown ama eye eduane bi a bedwa so a e de yi pa na ema ahoɔden sane san yarewa pi na emu ahoɔden ebi ni protein, iron, carbohydrate, calcium, magnesium, copper, potassium, vitamin B6, vitamin B12 na nyarewa so a esa ebi ni mojabroso moyare eni yaru tire yare ene de keka ho na se ope Palm Grace original Tom Brown bi atwa number obetumi afre esisuo eni 0277 415 935 ana se 055 812 8787 Palm Grace original Tom Brown kopebidi no bedi ho adanse Lotije cuisine eye ejumakuo bi a se wope cake papa, bread papa, meat pie papa, spring roll papa. Eni de ekeka ho e wo dwuma die bia ase. Ti say wedding, birthday, naming ceremony, party, funeral ana wo pese wututon a ene fa wani kire Lotije cuisine. Obetumi afre no wo ahomatrofo yeso 0245 051 532 020 9393 724. Lotije cuisine, royal taste of excellence.
Say happy belated birthday, Khumiwaa. Thank you. So you guys, I told you my birthday was on Wednesday. It's only today. Only one person is wishing me belated birthday. If you know how I take birthdays serious, like you won't even do this thing you are doing. Anyways, so where was the part? I'm yet to. I mean, the whole May is my birthday, so let's see. I'll do it on the last day of May. Thank you. But you know you have to. You know you have to like contribute in a way, right? Okay, so AC Actress said no. Hey, that no didn't say just all your day you try with you are not doing it. Wow. Okay, so there's an interesting one here. Kali. Or see, oh sure, why not? Me believing in love, I'll surely do anything for love. Who knows what our love will bring out? That's my girl, right? Okay, so that's interesting. Kali, really? Kali. Who knows what our love? Okay, so you are very optimistic, right? When you're pessimist. That's nice. You know, from so many examples and stuff in we will be waiting for. Oh, Mayor, oh, Rosie, oh, say. Me, Felice, best thing, create legal way. If you want to be true to yourself, prenup, Anna.
You should sign something legally. HSA, or being boo, or be in quotes, because Muberi and say. ABI, even health-wise, ABI, you're compatible. What are you going to do?
Okay, but then let me step in with that. I'm sure before they got to that point where they want to get married, I'm sure they've actually like.
But my dear, anything can happen at any time. Ubekwa family be almost they are not accepting you. What can you do? Now what quit with Juma?
Well,
really?
True though. Yeah, I mean, the risks some people take because of love. So, Manuel TV said, "Happy birthday, my host." Oh, thank you, Manuel. David Ronald said, "Blessing." Hi, David. So, Nana Kwame asked me, "No, see, or best sponsor." Wow, you guys, we got a sponsor. We are my witness, right? Manuel TV. Okay, so blessings. Okay, that's fine. So I got a couple of views from people and what they think about the whole topic. I'm reading them to you guys. So stay tuned.
Come on.
There's one thing I've noticed. So initially I post the question in a form, say like we like any gender we are. I'm not imposing the fact that the guy is the one earning less. I just said if you earn more than your partner. And see, I got a reply like, since I earn more than her, I think she should be the one to quit Joe. I can't come and kill myself. And this is because he being a man, he feels like because he earns more than the lady. So why is it an issue when it is like the lady earning more than the man?
Society, men are yes, so I don't.
Say
Mama,
it,
please
feel
don't
free.
come at me. But I like to say, Mama, like there are
Egoistic,
more egoistic men,
like,
in
yeah, we're the
Africa
ones
because
taking
of
care
a
of-
certain. Bema na so sure ba. You know, ese bema to me any more than oba.
Inti obey stay at home wife and bibi na se start
I get it,
and
I
all
get it,
like,
said
you be the
Sika
same
to-
person to go and cheat on her.
Sika to me sisanipa. My yen ebi mo honoma sika to me ma ye ho mo true self like. Ho ba bi so no so ye egoistic like me na me feed you.
Yeah.
You do as I say. Into nini now boil it down to say who's your partner or ye humble or ye respectful like or like humble partner or pride in nini mu nani ego same one from mummy and ube talking things out because and so yes I'll be your baby so so you're too egoistic into no or no any more than you are you have to submit to her. Meanwhile, it's not supposed to be so.
Like nipa die, yes, it's you really can't like
You get
depend on.
it.
Even the Bible said we shouldn't trust man. So why would I have to quit my job and then like I'll be at your mercy or something like that? Okay, so Oye say I won't quit my job for a man. Capital letter man. She said utility cramp or like whatever it is, gun to her neck. She's not quitting.
Not at all.
And I said never. Wow. So PK said, wow, such an interesting topic. I will never quit my job under these conditions. Rationally, the one with the less earnings should be doing the sacrifice, and even
That's
with
it.
that, under contract basis.
You get it. There
The
should be a
contract
legal something.
basis will be splitting my earnings into two equal halves until I find myself another work. Wedding getting due isn't married and therefore has no guarantee.
So take your word, jump down for both. You are the Lord strong and mighty. So you are worthy to be praised. They will never walk.
So someone gave us a classical example or say same issue like company incest is not allowed, but in this instance the guy earns more than the lady, okay, and then the guy is willing to step down and let the lady be in the company because it's going to be uncomfortable for the lady looking for a job and stuff. People will request for certain things from the lady and all. She can't, like, he can't risk that. And then like or nobody step it down and like one so she should. In this instance,
But I feel say lady no any or any less na say because obeko baby advances but excuse me, it doesn't make sense because still
it's still the same thing.
bet me akot na
Gender-
restaurant keke in making advances towards you and also way internet it's not even about gender based
But then,
or something.
no, you have a choice.
It's
You
about
be like,
you're
I'm
all
not interested, but-
anymore. Oh, bet me a shefi. That is it because won't mean can say oh lady ne and less but oko baby advances near there. Then can a guarantee say baby or buy no. Yeah, make it those advances now. It didn't happen.
A past issue. You better say any when your time like.
I get
That's
it,
her
but
past.
obi bedi mi hu say na obi bedi girl lechiana or better will be showing all sort of way. It's not just at the office, it happens everywhere. Even churches, it's happening.
But when you are
Schools,
desperate
it's
for
happening.
a job, that's when you get to hear all these nonsense.
Me, I believe, yeah, kind of love. Love is sharing, caring, forgiving. If you care about someone, now moon coming into consensus like, nipa ne any more than you. There's some more dream of future. Because 1 year financially stable, like, our year is not just about the ceremony that day. After ceremony, no, there's a life to live. So that time, no, would you 2K, no? Say, I already take care of thing. Ube didi, kids bebe mu.
How is the whole
Compared to-
2K even okay? Because a lady is earning more, I'm sure she won't be demanding and stuff from the guy. Because how is his whole 2K like taking care of both of them, and you want to be like I mean,
You get it. On
married man
create
with
a good paid job just because of love. This is not love. It's not love. Yes, because you want to be there. That is why you are thinking that way. Because
but Abigail, listen. Are you trying to put yourself in the guy's shoes too?
I get you.
Because HND, I feel no copy Juma.
Then best way is
Where
to
is
better
he?
himself.
That's the thing. He has to better himself rather than okay. So if he bet like or better still on to lady. It will take some number of years. Need another lady need a chain and I said it like
That is the reason why we are saying say we'll step it down. Better on those times Nina. Lady no ni salary bet me a cater for 6 times. You get it? Into no better on who the co school baby you know. Definitely with masters. Ejuma pe bedin but enye you can compare to each end, you know. So what you say? But some more losing a whole more depending on just for you to feel good as a man that I work here.
okay, so as the lady as the lady earns like 12K, I'm sure they've been dating for a while. Hasn't she saved like I mean a generous amount of money that can actually sort her out for her to look for like job elsewhere? I mean because HND and bear in mind, you see the company that she find like they find themselves in just say the links and connections alone that actually took the person there because a privileged one of course.
Bear in
so
mind,
then how is he going to find another job with
the
an
worst
HND?
case the guy is a contract staffer. You should know.
Contract staff are waiting permanent appointment.
Fine. You know what if okay fine. Communicate beba. Ceciano, we don't want to work with contract staffers. We are laying them off. What are you going to do, Maboka? Oh, for real. Ujai, Emma or guy, you know, with time or baby like or we save enough.
I don't see why anybody would do this though. I'm trying to play here and
no,
here, but
we shouldn't. We should
like
be real here.
Contract staff, you want
we
to
a
pay your job
contract.
for a
Yeah, contract. 1 year soon. You make us a little off. Then I'll be to buy. We 2K in the car. Me making only get on your crowd. Who to talk gift to him? Like we see car no style be.
You pay.
No,
Are you in his account?
No. You are earning 2K. You are going out. I'm not saying that you are supposed to take care of your girl like it's a responsibility, but definitely you
get married to her. You
get
have
it
to take care of
2K.
her. Wait, 2K.
You start 2K. What the infant why you 2 years? Nyamia don't must survive it. You will offer. What are you going to do? You depend on lady in the now fe ejuma na ba kwan pe before mo be ware na mo depending on eno say e be yin afi mo mi na mutifie knowing well say ejuma pe ayedin then mo kwaya na mo ba you have to go like mo be call back to do certain things because say more expense some more cut more expense fine you don't have to live an extravagant life like yes but yeah maybe one you can't do anymore nyame ampata afi or rent you be too what would you do? But say bakuti asia money yon kon say una anymore. Let's do this together. Why not? The best and bear in mind, nipa no come masters no. Yet you know or ye staff permanent staff. You get it. So you shouldn't risk be or honoma.
You don't have to take
appetite say you low mouth. Men try say man I the cry.
So for mommy are the one saying this.
Oh yeah, sure. Man, American Bible sisi kai.
Okay. So let's twist it to this. So let's take it like you guys are allowed to get married, and then now they bring the whole company incest thing into you guys are a couple in the company, and then like the same instance you earn 12K, he earns 2K, and then at this point you are a wife. And he's your husband. Who is quitting? Are you still going to quit as a wife? Because your husband said he doesn't want to be at your mercy. Like he still wants to be in the company. What are you going to do as a wife?
If you know the partner you are with, na when him say any panic to ya, when him funny say still lady any more than the man. Na say when him say your before you met her, like you guys got into this marriage thing, Unim tell you or react, or do no on your way. Unim tell you no you're humble for. There's not a time to be like you're the man, you know. You should still know, say, may you obia or you're down to earth. Until mom is kaka, it's between us.
No, okay, so it's not even that. So like Mary Misikana, he doesn't want to be at your mercy. Like he also wants to earn on his own.
Forget, you know, I don't know how to
So
put it.
you
Right.
divorce.
I don't know because
He's your husband. He said he wants to be like the man in the home, so you have to pay your.
but is the man willing to develop himself so he can also get there so he can
develop once you leave the company.
how sure me I feel if it's that create a legal intention like so
The
you guys,
marriage, ask my
yes please because anything can happen.
This thing
Now
that
what would you do?
saying is like more like you signing a prenup. But you didn't do anything like prenup before the whole married thing. Now you guys are married and this is the conditions your husband is giving you. Are you going to like step down for your husband or you still stand on your grounds and I'm gonna divorce so that you both work?
I feel it's tough. I get what you're saying if you're married, but Vanessa Mawa, how are you going to feed on little income neighbor? It's man no should be considerate like no on your considerate. Yeah, can you answer so oh yeah egoistic. I'm not saying that it should be an indictment on the man,
okay, so Nana Kwame said he likes your dress, Lady Abigail.
Oh, thank you.
Francis Quay said this would have to be a deadly decision though, but
Too risky.
if there's understanding between we both, then one have to quit definitely depending on the salary range.
That is if you're married. Yeah.
That is if you're married.
Yes, if it's just a relationship like boyfriend girlfriend. If you are married, for better for worse, you know, only the kind of partner you are with, you can compromise.
There's actually a classical example here. So Nana Kwame said, my lecturer quit her job and 3 other PhD scholarships just to be with her dream man. Note, she's a foreigner and the hubby is a Ghanaian. You said foreigner, right? The person's not a Ghanaian.
Yeah, sure.
Please, the whole unemployment thing here is not funny at all. So that, I'll say it's just a matter of understanding and respect for each other. She tells us always. So if there's respect for each other and faithfulness and understanding, that's his suggestion. The above scenario I gave was when she was not yet married. So that means
If you're not married,
so the woman made the whole sacrifice before she even got married.
well, if more ended up like, what would you do?
So like this thing, like they always say, the fingers, and they're all not the same.
sure.
I don't think I'll find myself in these shoes with all these like. So what is the man offering? Like what is the man bringing to the table? Like you are letting go of all your achievements, all your. For a man, I'm not sure. See, love is understanding, like you said. Love is caring. Love is like all those things. If you love me, you don't put me in such tight fit. It makes no sense. Like I have to put. Like really, does it even make sense? Will you even let your daughter? Will you even let your sister do this?
Mercy.
I feel like I'm becoming emotional, and that's not right as a host. I have to take, both sides. So, but then let's just be real here. I don't think this thing makes sense at all. There's actually a continuation to the story. I deliberately gave you the first half of it so I get to see your views and everything. But then with what I'm hearing from some people, like you're hopelessly romantic and all, so you're going to like quit your job for like a man. Men are important. I'm not looking down on any man or anything. A companion is very, very important. But don't quit your job for a man. So the thing is, this same lady, I don't want to say she was stupid enough, but I've said it. She actually quit her job. She being the master's student, she quit her job. She searched for a job for God knows how long, where be. And then now, she knows she has saved enough for Obet Media setting up a business. So, lady quit her job and then the guy was in the company. They got married. Fast forward, this same company is now coming to lay off all contract
You
staff.
see
Like
what
you
I was
said.
saying?
So in the next 2 years, so now this man has to feather himself, and then this whole feathering, he's doing it in the private university, and you know that's not cheap. So he hasn't really saved up anything like reasonable. Ne salary was saving. So the lady has to now set him up. I mean, the lady has to now take care of the fees, for the rest of the 2 years. And private universities, so like every semester you have to pay and everything, and then she has saved up for everything. So the lady now has to invest in the man for the man to, be the man he wants to be. Bear in mind, this same money that we saved her to, she wanted to set herself up with a business so that she wouldn't just be home, like she wouldn't be a stay-at-home wife. Now this husband is like, please, can you please help me out with your savings so that I finish the school, and then if I do this, you investing in me is for, all of us. Fast forward, this man actually, finished the school. The lady funded everything and all. We're school now. And then they've been married for a while now, like let's say 3 or 4. No child, like they're not giving birth and everything. Nobody is at fault. They're all fertile and all. But then pregnancy number. So at this point, it's more like change. This man has changed. According to the lady, the man is just getting mad at her over like the petty things and all that. And then when she asks for money, because right now the man is the only one with money. Like on as you say, everyone is with the rank, akostro and everything. Now set me up. Let me start a business so that I also have something to my name. It's always an issue when she comes up with a budget and all. The guy has like me sika way there swimming to me farm away and everything. So I quite send such a guy, and the guy is just doing whatever it is that he wants with the lady.
Your movie there, meaning pass a for pray to this. I don't know, but because I don't get why you have this mindset. You want to be the boss of the house. Like, I don't get it. Although you can't say bear money and all, I believe in that. But you can't be so say behind a successful man there's a woman. Sometimes the men almost it's enough, but it might be just but it boils down to attitude. How they support you or be spontaneous. There's nothing wrong with it. Depending on saying a guy and they are all thriving, like everything is good. I don't know why you should quit your job for a man.
So
and
if there's nothing to actually learn from this, look at what is happening to the lady now.
It's so pathetic. Like
he's such a guy in the
Funny say when you invest in our bank, say a mature returns. You've invested in this guy, and now he should give you back. And yes, but at least and look at what's happening. I don't think I'll do this. I don't know.
That guy is very, very wicked. I don't know if he's listening or whatever.
But marriage comes with this whole thing. I'm not saying if you're married and no
so
say
the
you
thing is, the lady quit her job before they got married.
I'm trying to say from second instance now, mindset. If
like
you are married, not a basia. Find the best way to solve this thing, because marriage won't mean
I think I can even quit the job, but then when it got to that point where he's like, I should use my savings to fund you again. So now at this point, you really don't have anything to your name. You've made the first mistake by resigning.
So the reason why I'm saying that is, me as a lady, not say me any lesser than you the man. I'm not going to say because you're a man maintain a me princess maintain fee for the meantime. Now chefia, why can't you also understand? Say me the door for the meantime, stay home, so I would take care of the house, but you're a partner, like a plan B, that is establish yourself with a business be an as a because to me rescue me boy any a bit fear.
If only they know how on
and your love near the bit your school fees no
everything
you for love in the you for love into your bills a scan your debate your bills. So if you really love your partner, you should compromise. That's it.
Compromise.
Yeah, sure.
Compromise.
What play my tessa? Oh, bele he ache. Ekeja chuchu ta hulo panaku. Oh, bele he ache. Chimbolo. Oh, bele he ache. Pomoni okay shake. Oh, bele he ache. What play my tessa? Keja chuchu. Chimbolo, hey. Chimbolo. Oh, bele. Pomoni okay shake. Pomoni okay shake. Oh, bele. What play my tessa? Chibo. What play my tessa? Hey. Oh, bele. Keja chuchu. Keja chuchu ta hula panaku. Oh, bele. Chimbolo, hey. Chimbolo. Oh, bele. Pomoni okay shake. Pomoni okay shake. What play my tessa, Chibo? What play my tessa? What play ache? Kaya juju, ya juju. Kaya juju ta hula panaku. What play ache? Chimbolo, hey. Chimbolo, hey. What play?
Okay, so I got like an interesting voice note right now, and I'll share with you guys soon.
Hallowed be thy name.
Before that, Abigail, and raising the spirits in this. I don't know, like I just have a feeling there's some strong guy in it that I like. Emma no crap.
Hallowed be thy name.
So as we're waiting for the director,
So
actually, I mean the whole voice note thing, please enjoy Blematessa from Perez Music.
Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Rapha, I give you praise. Hey, hey, hey. Come on now. Not bad, no chulo. But wait, woman joy. Hey, j'imagine faire quand des boys accrochés à joy. She gon' be joy. We sure take a wet job down for boy. You are the Lord strong and mighty. So you are worthy to be praised. They want namo wakato. Hey, namo wakato. What blame my tessa, ni walk pasa. Namo wakato. Namo wakato. Namo po. Namo wakato. Namo po. Blame my tessa, ni walk pasa. Namo wakato. Namo wakato. Namo wakato. Namo wakato. Blame my tessa, ni walk pasa. Namo wakato. Namo wakato. Namo wakato. Namo po. Namo wakato. Blame my tessa, ni walk pasa. Namo wakato. Hallowed be thy name. Lift up your hands, come on. Wave it from side. Come on. Come on. What play my tessa? Oh, bele he ache. Ekeja chuchu ta hulo panaku. Oh, bele.
Okay, so the voice notes, we are ready.
Oh, bele he ache.
And besides, if you're not yet married and then you're in the same company. And besides, if you're not yet married and then you're in the same company, then no one is everyone for himself, God for us all. If the lady decides, okay, let me quit the job, let's depend on the man's salary. What's the assurance that the man will marry in the first place? The tables could have turned. If it was the man in the higher position, would he quit the job for you, the lady? whatever. So those things, dear Charlie, you are not yet married. If you're not yet married, one person should quit the job and go and look for another job, or besides, you will quit the relationship. Now, what kind of a low company twist that they are telling you not to get married? Now, which company twist that one?
Did you hear it? Also, what kind of a low company? And in fact, this person is our person. We know him. We know how he hates nonsense. Also, what kind of a low company? It's true now. But seriously, we have companies like that, and I know one. I don't want to mention.
Sometimes it makes sense because you are in the same company with your wife. Or be a bit more so jealous to the extent that who's a bema be a wife like ever creating a whole tension at the office, and as a nice environment for work. Sometimes I support them. Like it makes sense.
And then I mean companies I worked somewhere and then they were like, so I wonder where you were the same space. But she never I mean the whole trust issue and everything.
Yeah,
that's why
sure.
they do that. I can understand them,
jealousy and all.
but then I mean you can split them, put them in different like branches or whatever. I mean, how can they take
Makes
different
sense.
branches money away? Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, getting married, like if we are married, we can't work in the same space. I feel like in a way it doesn't make sense unless the company deals with like money in the air, the core of. I mean, every company too deals with money. So, but the last voice notes. Shout out to Ino, baby. Everything he said.
Yeah, sure.
What was he like? What was he saying?
He said, "You shouldn't quit for a man, or you shouldn't quit for, especially when there's no way
both
a
are
man
not married.
There's
Go
no way
for-
a man will be earning more than you, and will be like you're the same company, or no back with him out. No, like
So
it
why
won't happen.
should
So
you,
why should
as
it be
the
a gender
woman,
something that
you have
or
to
banning
quit?
quit it? No, you don't do that.
It makes no sense.
No,
It makes no
not
sense.
at all.
It makes no sense. Okay, so we have like 30 minutes to wrap up the whole show. But if you ask me, Khumiwaa, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. My eyes closed, crampon. I'm not sure I'm going to click yes. You can just say, oh, shuffle at the end. Mama said there. I'm not sure I'm ever going to click yes, like choose yes. At my blind side, cram. I'm not choosing yes. I can't do it. Like it doesn't make sense. Do you like? Is it that people don't know how people suffer before they get jobs lately, or they are just being inconsiderate human beings, or what? If you love someone, you don't put the person in this kind of. First off, you are an HND person. You've not even thought of. I mean, better on who you've not even thought of that. Just all the HND in one person you are a contract staff, and you want someone who is a master student on quitting the Juma. O person school or call like ni parents car ma bonina so no happen a share who through school or something o person a waster na and just because what ban life so you came into her life to bring her troubles, or you came into her life to give her peace, where love is peace and all that. I feel like it doesn't make sense. If you are a man and you are like you find yourself in this situation and you want to let your ego take over and everything, you are such an egoistic. Your friend is saying I don't want to like use that word, but then you are such an inconsiderate, insensitive human being. It doesn't make sense.
You are replaceable.
Yes, you are replaceable. I mean, what's a voice note back could be? Let me play it again. The lady is like. Your friend saying, said there's too many fishes in the sea. So of course, what is that inquiry replaceable, my friend? No matter how we've gone, I mean, it doesn't. If you give me that instance, I'll leave you. I'll not even think of anything again because you don't love me. So I think that's the voice note again. We're playing it again. So listen, I think you were not around when I was playing it. So please listen.
Me, I know that There are so many fishes in the sea. So, because he wasn't there when I started, you don't know where I started from up to master's level.
Let me start.
Then I've gotten to me. I know that there are so many fishes in the sea. So, because he wasn't there when I started, you don't know where I started from up to master's level. Then I've gotten to the master's level, so I should leave because of a man.
Wow.
If I will leave, maybe because of God's work or something, even that one we'll consider it small. But because of him, I am not going to resign. So maybe I think I'll break up with him. I'm sure definitely I'll get the MD to get married.
Exactly. Yeah, because sometimes obini parents in our channel. Obini parents in our channel. Even we have families to take care of. You get it? Being in a relationship doesn't mean we should neglect our families. So despite we are in a relationship, I'm taking care of my family, and you want me to all of us, we should depend on 2K.
Somebody's life.
2K, you have to feed me. You have to feed my family, because sometimes they would need certain things, and come here, Jumanka will provide. So what as a man can say, my family how na me it also, but yeah, Juma idi. Me and yes, if you have something, definitely you best support a family. If I'm more cut down, not me depending on this 2K. You need depending on this 2K. Definitely, my family raising content. Now for your warrior, even it's a shame. Into ukununo on to me supporting it with it making sense, you know.
Doesn't make sense
Not at all.
You are coming into somebody's life
No.
to make their life miserable.
Not to develop the person, but to bring the person
rather
down.
bring the person
No,
down.
don't
It
do
makes
that.
no sense.
Not at all.
Don't be so self-centered to the extent that you don't put other people's feelings and emotions and their well-being and everything into consideration. Like you can't be so
And I feel if you really want this marriage, no more person won't want the same fame. Like more person will lose your juma, and your mom pay juma. Mommy and mom pay juma, and my bako. And son, I'm be jai like mo be worry and I'm worry. No one who say after marriage can you are somewhere. If and yet equally like good as and yet up to baby or company no one at least a range in that same space. And yes, back when to me but nephew and can say. No, you don't do that. If you truly want to marry this person, then you get married.
Before you even went to like this person in the first place, she was working. But now, who person urban life more completely? You want her to stop working.
You
Does
get it.
Even make sense? Well, Khalid dear also on the head and Jai. She's hopelessly romantic.
Wow.
Khalid dear, all the best.
Hoping hopelessly.
And I'll say you never know what will pop up after the whole thing.
Papa now
yes,
anything can come.
In
Like
these instances, no, as you're thinking of the positives, you're thinking of the negatives.
Sure.
But I feel like the negatives outweigh the positives.
sometimes it's not even the guy leaving you. Or bet me a worry or pepe. But more my life is so difficult. And bear in mind more be wo into wo fast through pain more or be one or also be fast through pain. Like do you no, you don't do that.
I mean, there
you
are
have
so
to
many
secure,
instances that people had to sacrifice their jobs for their partners, and it never ended well with them. So for me, gun to my head, Krana, it's a no.
Yeah, sure.
It's a no. This is something like certain risk be wahonma. We just don't take it.
Yeah, sure.
It makes no sense.
You are the Lord strong and mighty, so you are worthy to be praised. Hey, Namo Wakato, hey, one day my Tessani walk passa. Namo, it's your Namo Wakato, hey, Namo Po, Namo, many Tamabo, my Tessani walk passa. Namo, it's your Namo. can do it better for the Lord. If it is for me, give the Lord a bigger one.
Okay. So all too soon, we've come to the end of the program. I mean, this is not something we can even talk plenty about. It's more like a straightforward thing for us because it looked like we were both on the same page, Seth. Because I mean, it doesn't make sense. I'll still say this again and again. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And then I mean, next week we're really coming to talk about supporting a friend. Why would I have to make noise about a project, talk about it all the time, post for reactions and all, and then you don't even mind me? Only the select, if I say selected few, it's more like, only few people show up for you. So the support is small, and then like the congratulations are, this is not nice, seriously. Seriously, if you come at me, I'll come at you. What I'm telling you, if you come at me, I'll come at you. If you face me my game, I'll tell you my mind. It doesn't make sense. Like seriously, let's support each other. It's just a support. This thing we're starting from scratch and everything. Don't wait till we get to that point and then you be like, hey, so this going to start my new hell, and they say me if I get to that point and then you start doing that thing with me, I can't even pretend that's the thing. I won't even look at you. And if you tell me that I'm doing 202 because of this small program, it's not small for me. You don't know how this thing means to me, so you can't tell me that. All right. That's enough. Thanks for listening to my pep talk. That's it for today. I'll be with you guys next week. Thank you so much. Abigail, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something. Let it clear. Say, for the fact that